in a hot second because these guys are... I don't think they're gonna pick her up to go out. You know, some have been fermenting a wide range of house waste, breaking them down further into normal fermenting due to added benefit gained from locally caught crayfish, which requires microlife. Helps break plant complex sugars, easy ferment simple sugars. That sounds pretty interesting. Unusual though, but definitely interesting. I don't think anybody's picking her up. Is this the whole caravan? Yes, by the look of it. I don't know if Marjot's part of it, or if somebody was just deciding to carry her. Hold on a second. I'll probably load back in a second anyway, because I think these guys might actually be going. Plus somebody's sending off gunshots. I just want to see if they were good to go on their own. Okay, they were good to go on their own. Cool. Very weird. But I don't know why they decided to drop fucking Marjot out there. If that's the case, I'll get somebody to rescue her. I just didn't want to bother saving that because, yeah, a couple of people going berserk and there's not much I can really do about that. I've taken away basically all the nice things my people have, you know. I'm curious with the fermenting stuff that you're doing, if that's, I don't know if I've got a army stuff. If that's like, you know, like composting stuff, or if it's like, to make into like another alternative like food or drink or something like that. Just, was it names to tea? Just think of it highly unusual. Lol. Alright, if I can get them to carry her inside, so I'm guessing Marjot does not have... Hold on. Do you not have Doctor? You do have Doctor. And you are part of the caravan. So I think they left you behind. So let's just carry you in to wherever the fuck we've got stuff. Go there. I think they were close enough, but she didn't get taken anyway. So she must be in a different caravan. That's my logic. Is whichever fucking caravan she is from, I want that group to go, regardless. There is a whole nother group here, which I need to find where they've hitched their fucking caravan. Because... I don't see another point. Also, nobody's killed that cougar yet. I'm gonna fix that up. I'm pretty sure I have a second caravan in here that's maybe not got animals. We'll see. I get the feeling that she's maybe part of the caravan, but she's not part of that one. I just don't know where her caravan is. And why somebody would have carried her to the very furthest part. Somebody's having a tantrum. They're not counting her. Who else did I put in a caravan before? Was it Vivo? You're not. I have like 2 or 3 caravans going on, and it's a little bit difficult to tell who the fuck I put in it because I wasn't really paying attention. It didn't matter the names. Although they've done a solid job at this floor. Look, they're in here by themselves. They must have nothing else to do, which is great. As long as they don't lose the roof. I don't mind if they've missed like little bits in the doors, but they've got that and they've got this room to go. And then we can basically almost leave because we've almost got everything's emptied out. Okay, hold on. Tantrum, 8 Kibble, are you in a caravan? No. Tillman, Tantrum, that's fine. Whatever you blow up, I don't really care. There's nothing valuable in this location anymore. So if he's coming in here to blow up one of those, I literally couldn't care less. Now this lot, if they can get out of here though, and if we can get her up to like a medical bed, that would be great. Because she was going to crawl to one anyway, right? So I figure if I just save her the effort and just walk her up there and stuff, it's better odds of her actually getting tended to. Days, psychic state, poor mood, that's fine. I really can't do anything about their mood. I don't have anything to steady that up. Although, we've basically got almost everything out of here. Look how short this list is. Holy shit. There's still a lot of food though. So, yeah, we'll see. Okay, you guys ready to go? Good. Okay, they're gone. Hold on. Where is her? Save that now that they're out of here. Just give me a hot second. I just want to make sure she's not in a caravan once she's dropped in here. Yeah, she's no longer considered as in a caravan, which is great. Maybe put her in a bed? Maybe rescue her? There you go. Solid work, mate. My people, I swear. Oh, man. And turns out to break down household waste, usable resource, ethanol, methanol, high alcohol, fuel oils. And once I get enough of those, I plan to do research into turning those resources to ways of generating power. Nice. I have heard that you can do that. As a thing that you can do with like household waste and shit. It's pretty cool that you're trying to give it a go and stuff. I just, I have a really bad case of like, whenever I do anything, there's a really high chance it's just going to set on fire. So, I'm not even joking. Trying to remember what I set on fire the other day. I just want to save this as a tentative. Like, it wasn't even that many days ago. I think it was like a sandwich I set on fire. Zamora, mate. Fucking pull your gun. Go over there. Don't get to fire at will. I don't think Merino's got armor on them, but they have got a helmet. As long as nobody else shoots. Okay, how you doing with your health? Yeah, I'm pretty sure if I was to like work on something like that, I would just accidentally set everything on fire. I just know myself. Alright, you guys go back to what you're doing. We should be rescuing them. I don't know where we're going right now. What do they have? Is this the same caravan that keeps getting pulled up? It is. I don't have anything else to sell you guys. Like a psychic shock lance would be lovely, but at 600 bucks, I would have to sell more animals than I can like give away at the moment. So no. Please stop trying to sell to them. They don't need shit. This pair though, you guys can merge. There's another caravan there. I will check on that caravan in a hot minute, but for the moment, let's get this sorted out. I just need to get my people back to what they were doing. There's a big group up here. I need you guys to go back to what yous are doing, mate. There's still Johnson and Congo that's still at attention. I think they're the only ones. Sayo is also at attention. Jackal's having a tantrum. Oh my god, how many people did I grab? I feel like I grabbed like a quarter of my colony over here. Felicia, Byro as well. Okay, everybody go back to what yous were doing. There's a whole big group of them up here too, but Muffalo's walking through with the colonists that I tried to like fucking rescue. Sweet Jesus, hold on. Let me just grab the top half of this. You guys all go back to what you're doing. I obviously grabbed a lot of people around the place. Cougar Revenge, we will get to that in a minute. Cremento. I haven't like accidentally grabbed so many people so sloppily in like such a bad fucking way in a long time. To has like grab so many people just randomly around the map for like a punch up, but yeah, that was a bad grasping then. Alright, where's this Cougar Revenge? Hey sweetest, welcome in. Cougar Revenge in there, not the best thing. Barada's behind you, Nikki, maybe move back. I don't have any turrets in here, so good luck with that, Nikki. She also doesn't have like medical privileges, so good luck to her indeed. So anyway, when she's done with that, we'll keep going with the floors. I just gotta get her out of the doorway. There we go. Alright, Roll's getting in here too. Like, Nikki's got a gun. She wants to help out. She can, as long as she doesn't kill Roll. There we go. As long as it isn't super concentrated, it's almost impossible to light them on fire. Fermentation requires high levels of water. You'd be surprised, I exploded, like, eggs that I'd set on fire in water. Yeah. I have a talent for combustion. What was that then? Snail, poor mood, slept on the ground. Most of these people aren't in a caravan, but I fucking need some people to go leave in a caravan. They're all super upset. I need to send, if I have it, I have a Psychic Soothe popper here. just need to send like one of those over just to get this sorted out over there for a second. I've actually got a couple. I'll send a couple of the dud ones, and it's going to be a huge waste of a pod, but it is so fucking critical right now. Never do hauling. Hey, Red. Yeah, you will. Can you get them set up so I can get my colonists the fuck out of here? Because they're a bit testy at the minute. Fermentation is done at cold temperatures, so no reason to ever heat them. Yeah, I'm saying like you're missing the point. Like, it doesn't really matter. Like, I set shit on fire that's not supposed to be set on fire. Like, shit just like combusts and stuff generally in my presence. It's usually just what happens. I'm not specifically doing anything, even if I'm following specific rules and stuff. Shit still happens. Tantrum. Poor mood, poor mood. Don't you guys worry, we're going to send something over there. We'll get the slag in to get pulled out. Still doing the walls and shit. Alright. Confusion, Xena, that's here. I don't think it's going to take Red very long. Even just sending over one should help. Stone, yeah, we don't dabble with that shit. Stone's like, I'm gonna leave, and I'm like, no you're not. I need you to pull up floors, mate. I could sap him like I did with Farrell, but it's a little bit faster, you know? Yeah, I'm the one doing fermentation. Yeah. Very, very unlikely for me to set somebody else's shit on fire. Alright. The other thing too is reloading and stuff might give me an alternate chance of like what happens. Tantrum, grasshopper. I don't give a shit if they're breaking stuff. There really isn't much over there to break. Where did Red go? He's down here. Red, please don't take all week to do this. As soon as I've got a second pod in there, it's going. Like, one will be enough, but I'd like there to be two. Oh, Stanley, fuck off with this, mate. You're not giving up. You don't get to leave my colony. They're all, like, super pissy because I've picked up everything. They don't have tables. They don't have beds. They don't have recreation. They barely have, like, air conditioning and stuff. But I'm trying to, like, move everything and, like, lift up the floors and fill up the last few transport pods and shit. Alright. Really, Giesen? Please tell me you're here. Yeah, okay, hold on. We can do something about that. So we go kick Giesen's ass. We can work with that. Also, Giesen, you get your life privileges revoked a little bit. Who was the other one that went berserk before? They should be in hospital. There we go. Alright. They were with Muffalo. I didn't realize I brought Dally back into the colony, but okay. Was it you? It was. You go down one and slaughter a Dally. Mate, you're our medic. It's a bad choice. I'm going to zap you because I don't want to injure you more than necessary for this. But Dally, mate. There you go. Cool. Go back to what you're doing. You can rescue him. Dolly's supposed to be our medic. Like, I don't really want him to be injured. And everybody's still doing their out of tension thing, so that's fine. I'll grab them in a moment after he's out of the way. Colonist needs rescue. Yeah, I bet Giesen needs rescue. I don't want you in this group. I just want you guys to go back to what you're doing. It's doing that thing again where it's like double grabbed people, which is also probably pissing them off because I would have woken people up to do this. Does it like every so often I accidentally grab more people than are necessary? Alright, you guys don't strip. Guys, go back to what you're doing. Josh, mate, can you rescue him? Also, there are weapons that I need to keep track of. We took down Dally's medical things. You guys go back to what you're doing. You've taken him to hospital. Alright. This is why we keep the zappy lance things. Alright, so nobody tried to leave and 3 people lost their medical privileges. One of them is one of my doctors and everybody's respectfully in hospital. Cool. Now my transport pod should be almost ready to fucking go. Salting spree. Red, where are you, mate? They got it or not? Got one of them. The fuck is Red? Hold on. There he is. He's going the longest possible route to load this fucking thing. Come on, mate, you can do it. I want to get a psychic soothe pulsar thing over there before my whole colony just rips themselves apart. Yeah, where's Cremento? Cremento, you're not in a good spot for this particular battle. You're also right next to a bunch of turrets, so we'll see how this goes. He might get his ass handed to him. I'm going to save that on a different one because I think I had it right before it. So if he gets too close to the turrets, they'll shoot him. And Nikki's in 2 of these battles, for fuck's sake. Transport pod's ready. Great. Let's get that shit over here. It's going to take a hot minute. Regardless of what happens with Cremento, I need this to basically land somewhere where there's a lot of people. Okay, hold on. I need to be back over at Cremento. Where the fuck am I? I'm down from the battle, I think. Nope. Must have been right on the spot. There we are. Okay, you lot go back to what she's doing. Somebody can rescue Cremento. If I can grab a person. I took your medical privileges down already, yeah. Okay, and you got 8 hours. The other thing too is I don't have a lot of like medical stuff for them, so they gotta hope that they do alright. It's another day. Happy Abolition Day. Yeah, you too. Thanks for hanging out. It's just a shit moment that my colonies decided to have a tantrum because we're almost ready to go from here. If I could find some individuals to just walk out with like little clusters of food, it'd probably be best to do it. I'm gonna try to get them happy before they leave, if I can. So I want some people that can carry some people. I'm gonna send out like small groups, probably a couple of small groups with like, you know, specific animals and stuff. Like, I wouldn't mind the Boomalote staying here towards the end, the Thrumbos and stuff. But I think we're basically at the point where I don't have to haul anything. So, you guys can take that and a horse. What else we got to load up? These will go in the pods. The steel will probably stay. The guns and stuff can go in a pod. They'll be fine. Alright, let's try to get some food out of here. So this is the Panthers fleet. They're going to need the meat. We already have some meat out in the caravan, but we'll do with what we can. You guys grab whatever kind of meat you can. And then I'll do another one. I want to grab like 3 or 4 people down here. And probably a few animals. Like, while the psychic popper thing is going off in a minute, it'd be my best chance to get a lot of these people out of here with like a group of animals and shit. So it's just going to be a couple of groups of whatever they can carry. I don't want you guys to take that. You guys can take all the berries if you want. You can take a heap of the medical stuff. I don't even think that that was capping on that. That's fine. I'll come back to that. We'll do a couple of those. Hopefully that won't take long. Lima, for fuck's sake, mate. I just made caravans. Now I've got to remake them, sir. You just fucking run wild. I think my turrets, my transport pod's still on the way. I don't know if I got to save before that. What a cheeky fucking cunt. It's like running wild. One that I will go back and load for and stuff. Generally speaking, the ones that just want to leave, I can generally psychic zap them, but some of them are really stupidly fast. Okay, so where is my pod here? Is it been sent? It's been sent. I must have just barely saved. So it's on its way. I'll wait till it fucking lands then this time. I don't have like proper beds for them. I may have to just abandon some of the silver that's on the ground here. Because like I need a couple of people to just come in here and pick it out, but I also need them to be able to do it. Spoonie mate, can you just rescue them? I'm guessing they just passed out. There goes Lima in a different alternative. That's a choice, mate. You're going to be part of this battle. Okie dokie. Go knock down Lima. It's very, very hard to move a fucking colony out, by the way. They will murder the shit out of each other. This is not the first time we've done that. Cremento needs to be rescued, mate. Go rescue him. Yeah, typically speaking, whenever I've tried to move colonies, in the last day or two, it just ends up being a bloodbath of my colonists just non-stop fighting each other. Fucking hell, Nikki. Do I have a shock lance in here? No. I feel sorry for you, Nikki. Because, you're not leaving either. And you don't have medical privileges, so good luck with that one. Okay, so I can find my people in the pile. You rescue them, and wherever Nikki is, she must be over on here somewhere. Can you rescue Nikki? And I want to just grab Nikki, wherever the fuck she is in this. Ah, there she is. She's gonna get no medical care now. So she's really lucky she's not bleeding out. So, good on her. Thumbs up for Nikki. She is gonna be really lucky to get out of here alive. I'm gonna have, like, people probably carry people out. Why did nobody pick her up? Frankie, mate, can you... because, yeah, hold on. Can you carry her? Cool. We're gonna carry her to, I don't fucking know, carry her into there. This is now Nikki's fucking bed. Unassign that. Cool. Alright, can you put her... Where's Nikki? There you go. Cool beans. That's the best she gets in doctor carers. She got basically put in bed. Okay, my transport pod has to have fucking arrived, if not nearly, by now. I need that thing to land so I can make these people happy. I didn't realize it was getting this bad. Yes. Hey, can you... Don't hit the thing. I need you to activate it. I need somebody that's capable of activating one. Reserved by Panther. No. We're gonna say that you are hauling it now and you're going to activate it. The other one can go off to storage. That's fine. That Panther can take that. Because we need them, like, they don't double up anymore. So one after another would work better. So hopefully this will take everybody down from murderous rage. Because holy fuck nuts. Everybody's got heat stroke. That's what it is. Cool. I didn't realize that it was getting too hot here. Hold on, let's have a look. Yeah, it's basically barbecue temperatures. Let's get the air conditioners that are on this place on. Let's crank them down. You guys can have frostbite. I don't know if people are sleeping up in these ones, but let's turn them on. Okay, somebody will go around and turn those on. I didn't realize that the air conditioners weren't on, which is probably why people are pissed off. Mate, are you even trying to help Cremento? That's not a bed. I forgot I put that out there for what's his face. That's how he's gonna die. Hold on. You. Can I just get you to go rescue him, please? He'll be very lucky if he makes it up to the hospital, I'll be honest. I've got a couple of doctors here, and most of my people aren't, like, dying. Like, Lima needs help, but Lima doesn't have much in the way of medical care. Dali's unconscious for a while. Everybody's got food poisoning because dirt floor storage. If this works, if this takes him down an edge from being absolutely murderous, I could abandon the extra silver, which mean that I would need to basically... Wolf, mate. Oh, you're right next to about 5 people. That's a pretty good slug. I could just take you down without the guns, but you'd be right. Probably won't die. It's just still got a lot of people on, like, the very edge of, like, they will kill somebody kind of thing. Now, what I want the ones that are empty to eject the fuel, and I want them set at 0. Eject the fuel, don't refuel, get down to 0. That one I don't want it to be rebuilt. Eject, don't refuel. Okay, these two as well. Well, they don't have any pods down on these ones, so eject, set them all as 0. Don't rebuild. No, I don't want you. No, eject. Holy shit. Okay. Automatic refuel. No. Cool. Get the pods off them. There we go. Okay, so they'll get sorted out. They'll get emptied out. These ones are still here. These ones could still get built. Just gonna say, like, don't bother for all these pods down here. I'm just gonna eject whatever is not currently got a pod on it. And we'll probably just go with whatever's left. So we're gonna lose, like, some silver, but it's not gonna be, like, a crying shame. Let's take that down to 0. Let's toggle off automatic refueling. Oh, that's off. There we go, that's off now. Okay, so it should empty it out. It should be all set to 0. Should accept the fuel. I'll have to see if it's still part of it. Everybody's calming the fuck down. In another day, I'd like to calm them the fuck down a little bit harder with another popper. I've got a lot of extra fuel. So these ones that are here, what I'd like to do, I'd honestly like to get them to get all the food and stuff out, but they're probably not going to do it. They're probably going to carry the chem fuel out with them. The excess medicine they can send as much as they can over. I don't know if I said for that one to do it. That one can build one. If they get it in time, they can build it up. Let's see, we've got the rest of the medicine. That should be the majority of the medicine should get sent. That's all being accounted for. The beds, I'm still trying to get the fuck out of here. I thought I had them already allocated, but obviously they were leftovers, so that's fine. Okay, so the single bed's been accounted for. The double bed's got 2 accounted for. That one still has 10 to go. This is super not important, but it'd be nice to get rid of. I may end up leaving like a bed or something like that, or taking a bed with me or something just to trade. Because I've got basically everything else out of here. Except for kind of food, essentially. So, grab all those. They can have the unfinished minigun, which I don't know why that's still sitting there. That's too heavy. Okay. And this one, I'd rather it be the closest one to down here. If I could. Be the weapons. Hold on. I just saw this one's not there. I don't know if that will make a difference, but it could. So, let's grab all the silver, all the weapons that I've got. The unfinished components can come with us. And we'll use the psychic suit's pulsar soon. The spare uranium, whatever can fit. And we'll fill up another one with the other uranium. And, well, I need all that. I need like, I think it's like 50 odd or something. I could put it in the caravan. It's not really a huge deal. I'd like to like send over some of that while I've still got it. Because I've still got a shit ton of fences to make. And pretty much everything else is going to be carried out by the look of it. So, yeah. Okay. Now I just got to make sure that all of our excess fuel goes into storage. I just pulled out an extra one then. Cool. So that's all going to go into storage. That's all going to go into storage. Some of these aren't tapped properly. And I'm going to need the other Psychic Soothe Pulsar in a moment, but I don't think that they stack anymore. So how are you guys feeling? 8 kibble, recreation, tortured artist, strange feeling of 15. I don't think it goes up to 30 anymore these days. I don't know why you guys are refueling those. I said don't. Mate. Eject that shit. I said 0. Don't auto-fuel? There we go. There's the thing. Which means that they're probably going to put them in here. Those ones are right. That one's not, I don't think. Don't auto-fuel it. So they're all fine. That one needs to be ejected. I don't know if they're going to bother to do that. Or if it's just not actually on the 0. There we go. Medical emergency, is it Wolf? Yeah, Wolf is being tended to, it's fine. What about Cremento? I think he's last in. He's fine. You guys probably stop being in attention. That's probably pissing you guys off a little bit too. So, tantrum, it's fine. So we definitely need a little pile of stockpiles that are like this. It's essentially just, I'm going to need to copy this. It's clear all. Because I want it to count the fuel in my, like, what do you call it? Amounts and stuff. So they may end up getting it to the storage areas, or they might not. But if they don't fully get it to storage,